Okay, this is the toughest ticket at the show. Literally, you need to have a ticket to get in here, and you had to pre-register, but I didn't do it, so I had to pull some strings to get in here. Atmos demo by PMC. It does the Finestria. It's on Spatial Audio. Stephen Wilson with PMC, so this should be a very cool demo. Hopefully they let me record the whole thing and I'll share it with you. Although if they do video tracks that are blocked by YouTube, you may not be able to see all of it or even most of it. So wish me luck, or wish yourself luck too, because you'll get to see it if I can record it.
Welcome to the last session of the day. My name's Ollie Thomas. I'm from PMC, and I'm just going to do a brief intro to the system that we'll be listening to the album. So, PMC, our history. We were founded in 1991 by engineers Peter Thomas and Adrian Loader. They were both passionate music lovers. They quit their jobs, built what they thought was the best speaker system in the world. It was called the BB5 XBD, which looks very similar to this BB6 XBD to my right, centre, and left. Hang on, the other way around. They sold them into BBC Maida Vale Studios, and then again a second set, and then the company was up and running, and here we are today. What makes PMC? PMC is our technology. ATL stands for Advanced Transmission Line. It's our base loading system, which is in all of our products. Transmission line speakers have very low distortion, very deep bass. By using advanced engineering and technologies like this, our speakers are incredibly accurate, and that's why they're used in all of the top recording studios in the world, and also loved by hi-fi lovers. All of our speakers are designed and manufactured by hand in the UK. So, we've been involved with all kinds of recording formats for over 30 years. For example, when DTS first brought out 5.1, we were doing demonstrations of that to crowds such as yourself to convince everyone that that was the leading technology. And today, we've got Dolby Atmos. This is how we're going to be listening to the album in here. It's all Dolby Atmos. PMC's journey to Dolby Atmos started in 2013 at Capitol Studios, where they came to us and they said, can you design us some giant soffit mount speakers? We said yes. They ended up being called the QB1s, and they are installed in studios A and B in Capitol. And we started building that relationship with UMG back then, which meant that when Dolby came to Capitol, Universal, and wanted to create the first Dolby Atmos music mix suite there, and have the UMG engineers figure out with Dolby how this format's going to work, what are the guidelines and rules for mixing in Atmos. PMC were the other partner that put together the famous Capitol Studio C. That studio has our IB2 XBD speakers in it. And then since then, I mean, of course, Dolby in their headquarters in London have a PMC 9.1.6 system installed as their reference for music, gaming, movies. PMC ourselves, we've got studios in London, Nashville, Los Angeles, and New York. We mainly have them like this setup here to demonstrate our products, but we also use them to introduce engineers and producers to the world of Atmos mixing, the world of immersive audio. Even our engineering team at PMC have a number of credits to their names, helping the mix work for Miles Davis, Seal, Carole King. Phil Morris over here has just done Son's album into Atmos. That sounds great. Dean Street Studios was the first commercial Atmos music studio installed in London, again with PMC IB2 XBD as their main monitors. And LPME Studios in Dubai, first Atmos studio in Dubai, of course, all PMC, and the system there that they have is the same as the system that we're listening to in this room. So they've got the system in this room, they've got BB6 XBDs as their left, centre, right, CI140s as all the surround channels, and CI65s overhead. Speaking of which, it's an 11.4.6 Atmos system in here. The 0.4 by these 4 giant subwoofers at the front here. Good luck to the front row. CI series for the surrounds. It's all powered by 48,000 watts of audio power, which might seem a little excessive. Frequencies go down to 15 hertz, and the system is about 300,000 euros. We take cash. Please also, if you are at the show, join us in room D106, atrium 3. So now I'm going to hand over to musician, songwriter, producer, Grammy nominated spatial audio mix engineer, Stephen Wilson.
Thank you so much for coming to this. Today, as you probably realise, we're going to be listening to the Dolby Atmos mix of I was going to say my new album, but I've almost finished the next one. So let's say this is my most recently released album, came out in September. And the reason I'm really pleased that you're here today is because it was very much conceived as the ultimate listening experience to be listened to in Dolby Atmos, in spatial audio. But I also recognise that not many people have the opportunity to hear it that way, certainly not in their home. So, and certainly not, even I've never heard it on a system like this before. So this is a real treat, and I'm really happy that you get to hear the album in the ultimate way in that respect. It is a real musical journey. Some of you probably know the record already. You know it's a bit of a journey. It's even more of a journey in spatial audio. It's worth pointing out, of course, that we are in spatial audio, which means that there's only one person in the room that's in the perfect spot. That gentleman there with the grey beard, one. There's a few that maybe. Some of you are going to be closer to other speakers than others. That's not ideal. It's never ideal. It's also true of stereo, by the way, just in case you think that's a criticism of spatial audio. It's a criticism of any system where there is different sounds coming from different places. Okay. The last thing I want to say, are we able to do the pitch black thing?
We are. So
Hey!
I'm going to sneak off to shut off some of the lights.
Okay.
We'll go into full darkness.
Right, you're going to pull the. Okay, so if it's okay with you, I grew up listening to music, engaging with music in the dark. That's how I fell in love with music. It's okay with you. You're not frightened of the dark. Do you mind if we turn the lights off? Yeah. Good? Right, okay, there we go. So, apart from that, it just remains to say, I really hope you enjoy this. Thank you again for coming. See you at the other end.
come to see the fool. He'll swindle you out of the game. Bow down to him, but don't ever give him your name.